So if we're doing the install on the front door here, we're going to prep the vehicle with isopropyl alcohol 70/30. You can purchase it at Walmart. Spray the vehicle down. Make it clean. Once you have the vehicle clean, I usually give it one more wipe down just to make sure you have the alcohol off of it. The sticker you're going to be using on the door logo is a permanent graphic. It's a permanent adhesive. This one won't be removed. I'm going to start with kind of just eyeballing it up there along this body line, kind of how it is in the layout. And I'm going to put it left and right off of the furthest point of the door to the graphic on both sides. Each van kind of different, so just kind of depending on what vehicle you have, what year it is, it might be a little bit different. On this one, it's roughly about 6.5 inches and 6.5 inches. And then on the bottom, I'm going to measure from the bottom of the door and I'm going to go 10.5 inches from the bottom of the door to the bottom of the graphic. 10.5, 10.5. And that should square it up on the door there. This graphic has a split liner, so I'm gonna put a tape there for a hinge and a tape there for a hinge. I can remove this one off. I can take it, put my thumbnail along the edge of the graphic and the tape, and I should be able to tear that tape. This is a split graphic, so I can fold it in half, lay it down flat up against the vehicle, and I can pull this piece off. Line my tapes back up. And with a squeegee, you're going to start in the middle of the graphic where your backing paper is, and you're going to squeegee up and down. Using kind of like half of your squeegee. Make sure you get a good overlap on it. Pull your tapes off. This should be stuck here in the middle, so you should be able to pull this tape off. That tape off. Do the same on this one. Take that graphic, kind of fold it over with your thumbnail, and you can tear that one. Pull off this backing paper. And the same way, up and down. Use half of your squeegee. Pretty good pressure. Once you pull your tape off, go over all of your edges again, making sure it's applied all the way. And even down in the middle, make sure there's no air. There shouldn't be any air left behind. This has an air channels in the back of it, comply. This is a permanent graphic and it shouldn't be removed. So within maybe like a year or two, if you go to remove it, it could leave some adhesive, or it shouldn't be removed though. So here on the side window of the driver's side of the vehicle, again, we're going to use isopropyl alcohol 70/30 to prep the surface of the vehicle. Once you get that side clean, get your graphic. I'm going to center it up in this window knockout area. Again, each vehicle might be a little bit different, so it might just vary on what kind of vehicle it is, on where the dimensions are, or what the dimensions are. I just kind of get it eyeballed first, and then I'll pull out my tape measure and measure it. So on this one is 11 and a quarter. I'm gonna go just to my left a little bit. Oops, wrong way. Go to my right just a little bit. Yeah. 11 and 2. So that's pretty much centered up there, left and right. Now I'm going to center it top to bottom. 6 and 6 3/4. Six and a quarter, 6 and a half. That one. So there it's centered left and right, top to bottom, in this window knockout area. Yours might be a little bit larger. Same thing, it has a split liner on the back. So I'm going to put my masking tape just to the left side of that split liner. Take your thumbnail, put up against the edge of the graphic, and you can tear that tape. Fold it in half. Pull off the backing paper. Line your tapes back up. This graphic has a comply to it, so it should be a clean, bubble-free install. This is a removable graphic, a changeable graphic. So when you go to change this graphic or to remove it, it shouldn't leave any adhesive or anything like that when you go to remove it. And I'll demonstrate that for you too. Remove all of your tapes besides your top left one. Take that graphic, or you can even use your squeegee just to make a clean cut with that tape. Fold it back over, start in the middle where you've already applied, and you're going to squeegee that one down. Up and down. Once again, go over all of your edges to make sure they're down nice and tight. Go through the middle once more time. And that'll be your install. Just make sure it's centered left and right, top to bottom. When it comes time to remove, as long as it's within that 1 year period, you should be able just to grab your corner of your graphic and pull it off the vehicle. It shouldn't damage any paint as long as it's a good OEM paint job. It shouldn't leave any adhesive behind, but if it does, you can go to Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, anywhere like that, and buy some goof off. Put a little on a rag, wipe if there's any adhesive left over, you can go back and pull that adhesive off with that.